Guys, today I have the Xiaomi YI Smart dash camera. You can get this from Gearbest around about £50–60, and it really is a great dash camera. So it comes in this little box. Mine unfortunately was a little bit battered in transit, but everything in all the content was fine. So there's some of the specs. Maximum resolution is 1296. Strange resolution, I've never heard of that one before, just normal 1080p. It does shoot in 1080p and also 1080p at 60 frames per second as well. It's got a wide angled lens of 165 and also got a large aperture of 1.8, so it lets in lots and lots of light. Also has Wi-Fi in there as well, and you can connect an app to it. There's the camera. So obviously you have the lens at the front, the wide lens. The bottom, nothing of interest. At the side there you have your micro USB port for charging and a little reset switch just below that. At the top, that is where you put your mount to go into your car, and on the side there, that is where you put your micro SD card, and there's one in there at the moment which I've been using, just a normal SanDisk class 10. That's pretty much it. The camera, obviously there's the LCD display there with the buttons on the bottom and the little YI logo at the top. If you get in the box, you get a few leaflets. You get this super long USB cable. This is for charging, obviously, in the car. The battery life on this isn't great. I roughly estimated around 15 to 17 minutes. It's not worth using it on battery. I mean, maybe in your house just to configure it very, very briefly, but that's it. I wouldn't rely on it in car. Always plug this cable in. This is a really long cable. It's 11.5 feet in length, so you can route that around your car as well. There's a little compartment here that lifts up, and these slat out. So that is your in-car charger. Pops into your light socket. There's one USB port there, and this thing here is the mount. Now on this one, it's one of them annoying 3M sticky adhesive labels. I managed to prise mine away from the windscreen, and it didn't leave no marks on the windscreen, which I was quite surprised and pleased about. But it's lost a bit of its stickiness now, but that can easily be replaced. You can peel them off and install new stickable stickers on there. I would prefer the suction caps, but it wasn't to be. And these are configurable. You twist it, and that can be like that. And same with this bit here, look. That gets you tighten that up there, like that. And then this simply pops in there like that. And then push it down, and it locks. And that's it. It can be a bit tricky to get off, it's a bit stiff. There you go. But it's definitely secure in your car. It really is nice and firm. Let's turn her on. Micro SD must be formatted. Okay. Okay, so there is the display. So now these the buttons at the bottom are obviously what you're really going to be using. That's to turn the screen or the device on and off. That is for pictures. That is for video, and that is called emergency recording. You press that and it will record 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after as well. So if there's an incident occurred or something like that, you can press that and it will record that. But it's really, really easy. You go into settings here. The top left is the resolution, and to change that you just press that button again. So that's 60 frames per second. And then this resolution 1296 at 30 frames per second, and then it goes back to 1080p 30 frames per second. So just select it like that, any one you want. And to go to the next one, you press that. That's the microphone setting, on or off. This is the G sensor, so this detects if a car's hit you or anything like that. You can set the sensor to low, medium or high. And then on to the next one, LCD keep on all the time, or off in 1 minute, 5 minutes and 10 minutes. I'll keep mine on all the time because the power's plugged in anyway. ADAS. This is sort of a driving assistant It's sort of supposed to help. When you have that enabled, you can only have it running on the 1080p 30 frames per second setting as well. It basically tells you if your car is veering off course, or if you're coming close to another car. At one point in the video I do have that setting on, but that setting is there in case you want it. Wi-Fi there, look, it's off at the moment. You can turn it on like that. Now Wi-Fi is on. Then micro SD card if you want to format it. If you want to factory reset the camera as well. Then the date set and time. Standby clock display. Power on off sounds. Button sound on off. Let's turn it off. And then about. And that's it. That is pretty much it. Really, really easy. Really easy. So I've done a few recordings. I've done recordings in all resolutions. And I did some night driving as well. And I've got to say, I'm very, very impressed. The quality of the video is excellent. And night driving as well, very, very good. I think the large aperture does help because it lets in a lot of light. But yeah, it's brilliant, really is. It's definitely worth the money. I've had a few dash cams over the past 6 months. This is obviously the most expensive one, 50 quid. But it is definitely the better one, as you'll see in some of the footage I'll show you in a moment. With the Wi-Fi on, you need to download an app called YI Dashcam. You go to your wireless there, and in your wireless settings there you can see the Dashcam. You click on that. I think that's the password. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So I'm now connected. Let's go record, connect, connecting, connected. And you can also change settings on here as well, so you can change the video quality. I'm going to keep it on 1080p. You can turn the microphone on and off from here, the collision sensibility as well, timestamp, logo watermark, and you can turn on the intelligent driving assistant, Wi-Fi settings. You can do a lot of stuff. So there's the live view. Just move it around. There I am. I'm very, very impressed with the quality. It's absolutely excellent. It really is. But that's the app, guys. You can click on SD card there. There's nothing on my SD card at the moment actually, because I think it's been formatted. Oh no, there is some stuff on there actually. That's what I've just recorded now, I believe. Yeah. Really, really simple. Really is. I'm going to include a link in the description below, guys, if you wish to purchase one or take a look at it. I definitely recommend you do. Especially if you do like your dash cameras. This is definitely one of the better ones with great video quality, as you'll see. So on that note, I'm going to leave you now with a few videos that I've recorded over the last couple of days in certain resolutions and nighttime driving. If you've enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to my channel. If there's any questions, please comment below and I'll answer them as best as I can. But yeah, enjoy the footage, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay, on my way to work. Let's test this bad boy out. The YI Smart dash camera. Yeah, not really keen on the idea of actually sticking it to the windscreen. I'd rather it be a suction pad, but hey ho. I'll just put the sticker off. Let's turn her on. I'm going to do it without charging it first, without having power to it, and run straight off the battery, see how long the battery lasts. So that's looking good about there. Tighten it up like that. So I'm going to do 1080p 30 frames per second. See how we get on with that. Right, let's go. Bit misty. Very misty. That'll clear up. so we have a full battery. Let's see how long we get just on the battery. Okay, so the windscreen's clearing up now. It's been about 10 minutes of use. Battery's still going, but the battery cells are all empty on the display. So it's going to be a matter of time. I'm going to pop the power in here. Pop it in there, to the side. And then just to show you when you apply power, turn the engine on, it should start up, he says. There we go. Confirm or no firmware update. Ah, okay, so it just did a firmware update, which succeeded. A little bit inconvenient. Close that. ADAS. Right, let's show you again. Let's turn it off. Right, it's off. Turn the engine off. Let's start again. See, it's activated. There we go, straight on. And it's recording as well. I'm going to do some 12:9:6 resolution recording and 1080p at 60 frames per second recording. Asda! Okay, a bit of nighttime driving, and let's put the mode to 1080p at 60 frames per second. So I'm going to slide this on. Click record. That's recording. Right, let's go.
southeast on Queens Road, A206 towards James Watt Way.
Thanks. Yeah, let me go. Save. Go on then.
Head north towards A2016 in 50 yards.
Now we're using a weird resolution, 1296, so it's obviously bigger than 1080p, so we'll see what this looks like. It's at 30 frames per second as well.